All right, so welcome back to Courtroom Conversations
Oh.
on the classic Courtroom YouTube channel.
Okay.
Don't forget to hit that like button down there
Oh, yeah.
and subscribe
Mhm.
so you don't miss out on any of our
Right.
deep dives into all things legal.
Yeah.
I am Dylan Brooks Hamilton,
Great.
and with me, as always, is the insightful Susan Kelly Ashford.
Oh, it's good to be back.
So
Yeah.
obviously a lot's been going on
Uh-huh.
out in California.
Yeah.
As you know, we've got firefighters bravely
Right.
battling blazes across the state.
Yeah. It's been pretty scary.
It's
I can't believe how many fires there are.
it's really unprecedented.
Yeah.
But it's really interesting. And I think,
Mhm.
you know, kind of the focus of what we're going to talk about today
Right.
is that it's bringing out
Mm-hmm.
some of the best in people, but also
Oh, absolutely.
some of the worst.
Yeah.
We're seeing this other battle emerge
Yeah.
against,
People
The
are trying to
omelet.
take advantage.
people trying to exploit this chaos.
I know. It's crazy.
So today we're going to deep dive
Ouch.
into this unsettling trend
Uh-huh.
of looting and arson attempts
Yeah.
happening alongside these devastating fires.
So it's like this added layer of
Yeah.
awfulness
Absolutely.
on top of
Yeah.
everything else that's happening.
It really is a stark reminder, I think, that
Yeah.
crises bring out the best and the worst in people.
Absolutely. And I think that's what's so fascinating about looking at these specific events is that,
Yeah.
not only are we seeing these vulnerabilities in our systems, but we're also seeing the
Yeah.
human psychology element of this as well.
That's such a good point. And
Yeah.
we've got a variety of reports coming in from several areas.
hmm
And I think each of them kind of sheds light
Yeah.
on different aspects of this whole problem.
Okay.
So let's take, for instance, the incident
Okay.
in Pacific Palisades on January 12th
hmm
near the Getty Villa.
I remember hearing about this.
You know,
Yeah.
2 guys were arrested
Okay.
for suspected looting.
Okay.
This is what I find so interesting, is that one of them was decked out in full firefighter gear.
No way. Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Wow.
Boots,
Uh-huh.
jeans,
Okay.
a yellow jacket,
Oh my gosh.
even with the old CAL FIRE acronym CDF.
That is so bold. That's crazy.
It makes you wonder, like,
Yeah, what were they thinking?
right, what was going through their minds?
Uh-huh.
I mean, were they just hoping to have, like,
I don't know.
easier access to restricted areas?
That's possible, right?
Or maybe they were trying to gain the trust
I mean, yeah.
of residents.
If people are already feeling vulnerable,
Exactly.
Here-
And
Yeah.
they see someone
right, someone they think is there to help.
in a uniform that they
Yeah,
trust.
you would let your guard down.
Exactly.
Right.
Or could this even be
I mean, is this like,
a tactic to blend in
yeah.
with actual first responders?
Yeah. While they're looting,
Right.
that's a terrifying thought.
It is a chilling thought. I
Yeah.
mean, is this an isolated incident?
Yeah, I mean,
Is it part of a bigger organized effort?
right,
I
because
mean, how many other
yeah,
people are out there doing that?
Exactly. And they weren't exactly subtle about it either.
No, they weren't subtle at all. I mean,
They were spotted
yeah.
riding a scooter and a moped
Really?
up Pacific Coast Highway
You gotta be kidding me.
by a local photographer, Eric Fox.
Uh-huh.
And thankfully,
Okay.
when he got to a checkpoint
Yeah.
to report them,
Mm-hmm.
LA County Sheriff's deputies,
Okay.
CHP officers,
Uh-huh.
and National Guardsmen were already detaining the suspects.
Oh, wow. So they were already on it.
Yeah,
That's good.
at least they were caught.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Right.
thank goodness for that.
Absolutely. But I think the thing is, too,
Yeah.
impersonating a firefighter, especially during an active fire,
Isn't just like,
it's not a fashion choice.
yeah, it's not just like a costume party.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's not just playing dress up.
It's not playing dress up.
This is serious.
This is serious because it erodes public trust
Yeah.
and could lead to
Dangerous.
misunderstandings
Absolutely.
in a crisis situation.
When you need to be able to trust people
Absolutely.
and rely on them.
And so far, what we know
Yeah.
is limited.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we've got photos
Okay.
of the suspects handcuffed,
Okay.
and the sheriff's department
Yeah.
posted about the arrest
Uh-huh.
on social media.
Right.
But there's no information yet
Okay.
on their identities
Uh,
or whether any stolen goods were recovered.
right. So we'll have to keep an eye on that.
We'll keep you updated, as always.
Yes, definitely.
You know, speaking of adding to the problem,
Uh-huh.
we also have the issue of arson.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
About 50 miles away in Irwindale,
Okay.
firefighters were already battling
Mm-hmm.
a brush fire near the 605 freeway.
Wow, so they're already dealing with this
Ex-
huge fire.
And they caught a suspect,
All right.
29-year-old Ruben Montez,
Okay.
actually starting additional fires.
Oh, my God.
No, it's like...
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
So they're out there trying to put out this fire, and this guy's going around starting more.
It's like, come on, man.
I can't even imagine.
Seriously.
What?
So you've got these exhausted crews.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, they're already stretched thin.
Absolutely.
They're dealing with these unpredictable conditions, and then to have to worry about someone intentionally setting more fires.
It's incredible.
I mean, just the danger alone.
Absolutely. It's just unbelievable.
It's so dangerous.
And then psychologically,
right?
Like, what is going on there?
Yeah, it's a whole other can
of worms.
It really is.
Yeah. And, some research
has shown that arsonists during disasters might be driven by a need for excitement or power.
Okay, so like an adrenaline rush?
Right, or like they feel like they have some control.
Right.
In this chaotic situation, or a desire for attention.
Oh, wow.
Or even like a warped sense of revenge against society.
Okay.
Like they feel like society has wronged them somehow.
Wow.
And this is their way of getting back.
It's phantom.
It's a really complex issue. And I think it really underscores the mental health aspect of this whole thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And it makes you wonder, too, like, are there any profiling techniques that authorities could use?
Are there any red flags?
Yeah.
What they could be looking for?
Exactly. Potential arsonists.
Yeah.
During emergencies.
To try to stop this before it happens.
Or are we always going to be?
Yeah, we always going to be playing catch up.
Reacting after the fact.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a good question.
It's a question I don't know the answer to.
Yeah, me neither.
But
I think it's an important one to ask.
I agree.
Yeah.
And this isn't just like a one-off thing.
No, this is happening all over.
Right over in Santa Monica.
Oh, wow.
39 people were arrested.
At many.
In evacuation zones over the past 5 days.
Oh, my goodness.
And 10 of them were carrying burglary tools.
So that really shows intent, right?
Yeah, it really does.
They weren't just wandering around. They were going there with a purpose.
Absolutely. And in a legal context, possession of the burglary tools can be used as evidence of criminal intent.
Yes, it can be used to strengthen the prosecution's case.
Exactly.
So, and I think this just really illustrates how these fires create opportunities for criminal activity.
Right, because you've got mass evacuations.
Right.
People are anxious.
Yeah, people are scared.
They've left their homes.
There's less security in these neighborhoods.
So it's like
an open invitation.
The perfect storm.
For people who are looking to take advantage of the situation.
Of the chaos.
Exactly.
It's really grim.
It is.
And to make matters worse, L.A. County District Attorney Nathan Hochman has indicated that...
Charges are coming.
Yeah, charges are coming against suspects in several recent arson and looting cases.
Oh.
So we'll be following those developments closely.
Yes, we will definitely keep you updated.
But it's a complex issue.
It really is.
And it has far-reaching implications.
Well, absolutely.
We're seeing how these incidents can directly impact public safety.
Right.
They're straining resources.
They're taking resources away from the people who really need them.
Yeah.
The firefighters, the first responders.
The people who've lost their homes.
Exactly.
And they're eroding trust in authorities. All while this backdrop.
And all of this...
of these devastating fires.
It's happening at the same time.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah, it really is.
It really makes you think.
It does.
What measures can we take to try and prevent this?
Right. How can we...
to mitigate these opportunistic crimes?
Right. How can we stop this?
During future emergencies.
It happening again.
Because it feels like we're always kind of behind the 8 ball.
Yeah, we're always reacting instead of proacting.
If that's the million-dollar question.
It is, and... I don't think there's an easy answer.
No?
But I think it's something we all need to be thinking about.
I agree.
What are the individual and societal factors that are contributing to these actions?
Absolutely.
And what steps can we take, whether it's, increased security, community awareness programs, mental health resources, like what can we do?
To address this before the next crisis hits.
Before it happens again.
Certainly food for thought.
There is.
Well, that's all the time we have
for
today's deep dive into the courtroom consequences of these fire-related crimes.
Well, this has been fascinating.
I'm glad. And don't forget to hit that like button.
Oh, yeah.
And subscribe to Classic Courtroom.
Definitely.
For more insightful legal analysis.
Yes.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.